Hey guys, this is Alex Ferrarov. So in this video, I wanted to talk about something very, very important. So a lot of people are talking about, the ROI from us, like how, like, for example, if they'll tell you like, okay, so I did this one ad and it gave me, 3,000% ROI or 5,000% ROI or, 10,000% ROI. But what they, often, forget about is ROI is not the most important metric in the Facebook ads, and I'll explain you why in a second. So basically, what you have when you run Facebook advertising or any other advertising for that matter, right? What's important is that if you have consistency, in your advertising, if you have the volume in your advertising, that means your advertising is a predictable way to acquire new customers, new leads, new sales. So when people will tell you that they have certain ROI from one ad or one specific trick or something like that, it doesn't mean a lot, because what worked for them and what worked in their specific situation might not work for you. And so what you need to really kind of like wrap your head around is basically the understanding that, okay, so if I'm able to get certain ROI on a certain level for my ads, and I'm successful at it and I know how to get that ROI, the next stage would be figure out actually how to get the volume, how to get more people to go through this system with the ROI that you have. And what you'll notice that ROI will drop. The bigger your volume is, the more the ROI will drop. So which means, for example, if you're spending, let's say, $1,000 per month on Facebook, you can get 10, 20 times a return on ad spend from what you're spending. But if you're spending $1 million per month, you only will get like 2, 3, 4 maximum return on ad spend. Sometimes it's even less than 2. So it just depends on the niche and the industry. So what's important is that when you nail that kind of like understanding of your market, when you nail that understanding of how to create profitable ads, the next stage for you would be understand how to scale those ads and how to get them to the level where either like it's the ROI will be lower, but your overall volume, like the speed at which you acquire new customers, the speed at which you grow your business is much lower. And that will be like unique strategy, a unique understanding of your specific situation. Some people will prefer to just stay with lower budgets, have higher ROI, and just keep their business running that way. But other people who just who really want to grow, who really want to scale their business, they will want to spend as much as possible on Facebook advertising. That's why there are some people who tell you, okay, we want to get cheaper leads, we want to get we want to lower our CPA, and there are some people who will tell you, okay, so we want to spend as much as possible to acquire as many customers as possible and grow our business that way. So there will be like two different realities for people in different industries, in different spaces. And what you need to understand for yourself, that ROI is just one piece of the puzzle, that actually getting that to be predictable, getting that to be scalable, and getting that to a certain volume is totally different thing. So if you want, like for example, if you're spending $10,000 per month, you want to get it to $100,000 per month, you have to be prepared that ROI might drop a little bit, because running campaigns at a higher budget means more testing, means reaching more people, which also means there will be more spend that is not calculated. Facebook will distribute your ads in a different way. It will try to guess different segments of different audiences to show your ads to different people, and it might not be as effective. So you have to be prepared for that. If you want to scale your business, just think about not only the ROI itself, but also about the volume, and find that